CBS
Keeping you informed, involved, and in touch. This is News 3 at 6.
Topping your news tonight at 6. It's the greatest show on earth. Or is it? News 3 investigates concerns about animal welfare at the circus.
A new study says the more your kids load up on this, the fatter they'll be. That story coming up.
And learning a lesson now that could save these high school seniors thousands of dollars in the long run. If you go to the circus this weekend, you may see more than tigers and clowns. Good evening, everyone. I'm John Carden.
And I'm Carlene Wild. Animal rights protesters will be on hand. They want to help shed light on an old tradition. Our Linda Eggert has more from the News Center. Linda, what's the problem?
Carlene, they believe it's plain wrong to have wild animals perform tricks at a circus and claim it may be dangerous to your health, too.
There's no telling at any moment when an elephant can turn on its trainer or turn on anyone and rampage. And there have been a lot of deaths because of that. It's a dangerous atmosphere.
Every year there are deaths or injuries caused by angry elephants at circuses and zoos. In '92, this elephant went berserk, threatening hundreds, along with the children who went for a ride on its back. Animal rights groups claim such outbursts are a constant threat when you force wild animals to travel many hours in semi-trailers and perform tricks night after night.
Wild animal entertainment is a time bomb. It's a mixture for disaster.
But the George Carden International Circus disagrees. The owner of the show, hired by the Shriners, says that's flat out ridiculous.
In a 20-year history, we have never had one individual from the public hurt from an elephant.
Carden, a third-generation circus owner, says he's most proud of his animals. News 3 saw 3 large Asian elephants, all chained in place, while another got its feet groomed. We also saw 14 cages filled with rare white tigers. Animal rights groups hate these pictures. They say circuses routinely violate minimum federal animal welfare standards. Has Carden?
We have never been written up in any shape or form by the USDA, which we are
Never mind.
under.
But News 3 found the circus has been written up. In 1998, the USDA cited abusive prodding of Carden's tigers, and the inspector wrote, the unprofessional and abusive behavior on the part of the groom is unacceptable. Carden's circus is USDA licensed, but the Alliance for Animals says he's failed to meet standards on numerous occasions. Carden himself says those animal rights activists are just out to make a buck off him.
All right, Linda Eggert in the News Center. Thank you.
Governor
Animal rights activists are out to take the animals out of the circus. Tonight, the Shriners' annual circus opened a slew of weekend shows. Elephants and more than a dozen rare white tigers are a part of the acts. But the Alliance for Animals says it will protest the circus tomorrow. It claims wild animal acts are dangerous for the animals and for the audience.
Chain them. They're still wild animals, and if you put them around children in an environment that's artificial and around people, I think that's so irresponsible.
The only people that's really been hurt at the circus or any event where there's elephants has been the handlers. And there's only been a few handlers hurt in this industry.
Every year, there are elephant outbursts at zoos or circuses like this one in Florida. Some countries have banned exotic animal acts and elephant rides. A few American cities have done the same.
While the show is getting ready to go on inside, it's a show of a different sorts outside. Demonstrators line the sidewalks outside the George Carden Circus to protest the alleged abuse of animals. They claim circuses routinely violate minimum federal animal welfare standards and that animal acts are not appropriate family entertainment.
This is not humane education. Children don't get a glimpse of what wild animals are like in the wild when they're dressed up in silly costumes riding bicycles. Tigers don't jump through flaming hoops in the wild. Bears don't ride bicycles. Elephants don't stand on their head.
They have their opinions. I have mine.
Despite the protests, crowds did come by the handfuls for today's performances. Alliance for Animals sponsored today's protest.